Hey, it's Honey. So, Wave 5 of Littlest Pet Shop got leaked. Yep. The way Wave 4 isn't even fully out yet. Like, girl, what is happening? Hey, so yeah, Wave 5 got partially leaked on Amazon, and this is from an official source, the Littlest Pet Shop store on Amazon. And you guys know I prefer to cover official leaks from actual reputable sites and retailers rather than just hearsay, and because these leaks were found on Amazon, I feel pretty comfortable showing them to you guys. Quick disclaimer, I am very much aware that Wave 4 of LPS isn't even fully out yet. There are multiple items that have not even been released, whether that be online or in store, and there are multiple items that seem to only be currently available in certain countries. So the fact that Wave 5 is already getting partially leaked is just as surprising to me as you guys. I also want to say, you may have seen this image floating around online on Instagram or TikTok the last couple days to a week, and no, they are not legitimate. These are AI edited images. They are fake leaks. Please do not believe these. I saw these images pop up on Instagram and I was wholeheartedly convinced that they were fake, but I just couldn't prove it. You know what I mean? Like, I was really sitting there trying to spot something that I could definitively call out and be like, hey guys, this is fake, but I didn't want to stick my nose into it and like be wrong, so I just bided my time. And eventually people in the community sat down and really combed through the images and realized that they were edited using AI. Not only were they kind of obvious because it was Wave 1 packaging that was used, but there were also multiple mistakes within the images, like LPS clipping out of the packaging. There were mistakes on the words that only really happen when you use AI. But it was definitely disappointing to see because a lot of people were really excited about these leaks, but yeah, they're definitely fake. Do not trust them. If you see them, don't spread them around. Like I said, they were edited with AI, which is also another layer of disappointment because, as you guys know, I am very against AI in the LPS community. So I just want to put this out there. Today we're going to be covering the official leaks and not these fake ones. So let's get straight into it, and like always, I will try my best to link the actual item page in the description down below if you want to check it out for yourself. So this is the official leak image we are dealing with. This was posted on the Littlest Pet Shop Amazon store. I believe it was actually up for sale for a really short period, but as of the time of recording, you are not able to purchase any of these pets. That's usually the case for a lot of these leak listings on Amazon. A lot of them are just placeholders till the official product can be listed. I also want to give credit to the first person that kind of brought these leaks to light, and that was CMMA. I hope I'm saying that username right, but they're up on screen, so massive thank you to them for bringing it to the attention of the community. So let's take an actual look at the pets though and the designs. From the listing information and also the images, it looks like these pets are going to be sold in trios, so 3 pets per pack. It doesn't specifically say trios on the listing, but it does say 3-pack surprise. So I don't know if these are like the kind of blind box 3-packs that they have previously sold on Amazon, or if they're going to be a whole new product for Wave 5. Regardless, I am going to look at them as they are trios because they do have corresponding colored lines behind each 3 pets. So the first 3 pets come in this, I guess, gray pack, and we have a Great Dane, a sea turtle, and a mouse. The whole color theme for this specific trio is very minty, purpley, bluish, and I really freaking love it. I absolutely adore this Great Dane. I know some people are going to be disappointed that it is a more colorful Great Dane, but I think the colors they use are actually really harmonious and nice. And it's cool to see a more colorful Great Dane. I feel like majority of the Great Danes I own in my collection, and just in general, are neutral colored. And while I do love that, it is cool to see them use a more colorful palette on a pet that traditionally doesn't really get them. I also want to say I love the glasses they come with. They remind me of the LOL Surprise glasses that I've been using on my LPS for years, so maybe Basic Fun is taking note that the LPS community wants to see some more glasses. Also in this pack we of course get a little sea turtle. It's pretty cute. I do like the colors. They're not my favorite though, but it is a pretty solid design. I have nothing that I can really complain about, and by the looks of it, all the accessories in this pack also share a color palette. So the sea turtle comes with a little black and white handbag, which is so cute. And then finally in this pack we have a little mouse, and this is the first time we are seeing this mouse mold return. The sitting mouse with the little bow on its head, and it actually has a little text next to it that says new to G7. It also comes with like a leather jacket which seems so out of place because you have this really cute little mouse with this little minty design, and then she's just rocking this like biker jacket. I mean, you do you, girl, but I'm very surprised that they chose that as the mouse's accessory. But it's cool, you know. I'll be interested to see what LPS this accessory in particular can fit. Hopefully it can fit other LPS as well. I also want to mention the little text next to the LPS saying new to G7. That was actually something I mentioned to Basic Fun. Like last year, I mentioned how when Hasbro would make new LPS designs, they would kind of make it an event. For example, the jaguar or the koala or really any of the mail-in pets, they would always advertise it as new. Like, this is the first time we're seeing this animal come to LPS. And I'm not saying they took my advice, but you could argue that new to G7 isn't related, but the next 3-pack we're going to talk about does have a new LPS for Littlest Pet Shop in general, and it also says new to LPS. And that is this pet trio here, consisting of the crocodile, a pig, and this little guy at the bottom. Please correct me if I'm pronouncing this wrong, but I believe this new LPS is a pangolin. He is a new animal that we've never seen in Littlest Pet Shop before, and I think he is so goofy but adorable. They gave him a little jacket as well, and it has like a popped collar, and he just looks like such a little dork, but I want him. He also has this kind of Neapolitan ice cream color palette going on, and I just think it's really cute, and I love that they are still expanding and bringing us new animals. Of course, we've previously gotten the axolotl and capybara, now we're getting this little guy, so I'm really happy that not only are they continuing to bring back old molds, but they're still bringing out new ones, and he also looks very G2. I don't know about you guys, but some of the newer animals in G7, like the sloth for example, kind of gave me G6 mixed with G2 vibes, but this little guy right here just looks G2 to me, so they've definitely improved on that front. But as exciting as a new animal is, there are also 2 more pets in this pack. So we have this little piggy who I think is so cute, the little heart eyes, the little collar, which from this image kind of looks fabric or glitter, and it seems to fit a lot better than the necklaces we've been getting in Wave 4. It really reminds me of like Tiffany jewelry, and as much as I love the Wave 4 idea with the necklaces they released in the Sweet and Stylish packs and a kind of nod to LPS tube, they don't fit the LPS very well, so I'm really excited to see what these new colors will be like, and hopefully they'll be able to fit the LPS. And hey, editing honey, I just wanted to mention the pig is also new for G7. This is our first G7 piggy. I think I didn't realize just because there was no writing saying it was new for G7, so I just kind of glossed over it. But yeah, this is the first little LPS pig we're getting in G7. There has been plush already, but this is the first actual plastic LPS we are getting, so very exciting. And then we also have another crocodile, and I love him so much. I don't think you could make a bad crocodile, honestly. You could color this guy diarrhea brown and I would still be happy with him. He also comes with these blue glasses, and I just love his color palette and design overall. He really can do no wrong. The next 3-pack also introduces another G2 classic back into the world of LPS. So we have, of course, a standing panda. We're now continuing the standing panda since wave 4 into wave 5. We have a horse, and the LPS that is returning from G2 is this little guinea pig, or hamster actually. No, it's a hamster. I apologize, I always get them confused, you guys know me. So let's talk about these pets, because starting off, I love this panda's design, okay? However, she does seem a little bit out of place within this trio. I feel like the hamster and horse have kind of similar-ish color palettes, and then the panda is just there. Now, like I said, I love her design just as she is, but within the harmony of this trio, she does seem a little out of place. That is assuming these 3 are even a trio. I'm just going off the color-coded images, so I could be wrong. But I do really like this panda, love the aqua color. It seems like her body color is kind of a peachy, creamy color. It's very subtle, and then she has kind of pink highlights and details. I think she's gorgeous. I'm very happy that they're continuing the standing panda mold from wave 4, because I personally prefer that to the sitting panda mold. But I really, really like her, and I think she would look absolutely stunning next to the wave 3 panda that has kind of a cherry blossom theme. I feel like those two would be amazing together. Moving on to this horse, again, the necklace, so pretty. It looks glittery to me. I wish I could see more crisp, clearer images, but it looks really, really pretty. And the horse itself is definitely giving me Fluttershy vibes. Obviously different colors, but that's just what I'm picking up from her. It's probably the yellow and pink, let's be real. But I think it's cute, you know. I've never been a super massive fan of LPS horses. There are definitely some designs that I adore, but overall it's a solid pet, so nothing wrong in my books. We then have the hamster, which I am really happy to see return. I think this is the best hamster mold. The little bald hamsters, they're just cute, like they're just adorable, and it has a really interesting design. It has kind of like this circular shape around the mouth, but then cut out around the actual like nose and tongue area. It's very interesting, but I like it. It also has a little patch around its eye, so it's a very brown and white patchy design, and I think it works. Also, I say tongue, but I'm pretty sure it's actually a little tooth, because it does look white in this image along with the nose, and I feel like we never see white noses on pets, so I think that's pretty cool. And of course, I could not talk about this pet without talking about this skirt. Hello! So cute! A little ballerina, and I'm pretty confident that this skirt will fit like main 5 popular pets and everything, because I know people will want to put them on their main 5 pets, let's be real. And if it can fit this guinea pig or hamster, I'm sorry I keep saying guinea pig, if it can fit this hamster, it can fit pretty much any pet, because these little guys are small. I love the skirt. I know it's not fabric, but I'm personally fine with plastic skirts. I feel like they hold up a lot better, so I'm very excited for this accessory. Our 4th trio consists of a quokka, lamb, and bull. So I just want to say, first of all, we have not even gotten the wave 4 quokka, okay? It's not even released yet. I need it so bad, and the fact that we're already getting leaks for wave 5's quokka, I'm like, girl, just release wave 4's quokka, please, I am begging you. Wave 4's design is pretty much traditional quokka colors, very realistic, and it looks like for wave 5 they're going for more of a fantasy quokka. So we have a purple and white themed design, but I think it looks pretty good. I think they've done a good job with the highlights and the darkened areas of the colors. It's a lightning bolt eye shine, so yeah, we all know how I feel about that, but the design in general, very, very cute. Also, some more glasses. This time they are yellow, and I also want to say this is our 3rd pair of glasses we are seeing amongst these trios, and all 3 of them have been different. Like, not even different colors, actual different frames. So we're definitely going to have a lot of different glasses, which I'm very happy about, because they will definitely fit LPS better, hopefully, than the LOL Surprise glasses, so I am all for it. We also get a little lamb, and she kind of just looks like the wave 4 Pez lamb, I think. I mean, maybe I'm going crazy. I don't have the Wave 4 Pet Bear's lamb, nor do I have a picture of it in front of me, but I don't know, I'll put a comparison on screen. But for me, it just feels like we've seen her before. Like, she's cute, don't get me wrong, but it's nothing I'm like losing my mind over. The real highlight for this trio for me is this bull, because can we take a moment for those lashes? First of all, you can see that they've printed on the traditional black lashes, but then gone over the top and printed on these blonde lashes. Like, hello. Then the hair, tail, and I think the chest are metallic, but not only are they metallic, they are rose gold metallic, aka the best gold color there is. I'm a very big fan of rose gold. And just everything about this pet I think is beautiful. I know my girl Jerry Berry is going to lose her absolute mind seeing this pet. So I am so on board with this LPS. It is definitely my favorite bull design we have seen in G7. I might even like it more than the original G2 bull. I really hope it looks as good in person as it does in these preview images, because if so, the bull community has won, because this is just a beautiful design. Also, they gave it a little pink nose. Okay, I've been waiting for a bull to have a little pink nose, and we finally have it in this pet, so I am happy. And then the last pet trio we have in this leak brings back two iconic molds from G2. So starting at the top, we have a little ladybug. Then returning to G7, we have a platypus. And then at the bottom, you guys know, I recently mentioned how I wanted this pet to come back. And Basic Fun did it. The Angora cat! Ah! I am so excited that this pet is coming back. You guys have no idea. It's a super simple design. It is literally just a white cat. There is no other detail on this girl. But she has very pretty eyes, and I do like the color. And I'm just happy that this pet is coming back at all. Like, oh my god, I literally mentioned in my video a couple weeks ago talking about the sweet and stylish pets. I was like, gosh, I wish they would bring back the Angora cat. And boom, she has returned. Out of all the molds that have been returning from G2, this is definitely the most exciting one for me personally. All they need to do now is bring back the Bull Terrier, and I will be sat. Basic Fun can do whatever they want at that point. But yeah, super simple design. Like I said, literally just a white cat, but I am just so happy that this mold has made a return. Also making a return, the platypus. This is actually a really exciting pet because there are only 2 G2 platypus pets. So this is a very kind of, I won't say sought after pet, but I guess like kind of niche pet, in the fact that Hasbro only made 2. You don't see them a lot, and when you do, they're tending to be a little overpriced. But you can definitely understand why, because there is that kind of scarcity to them. So I'm very excited that they're bringing it back, and I love this design. It honestly looks like it could be part of the Sweet and Stylish Pets with the eyeshadow and the designs on the body. I love the color. I will say the mold does look slightly different. There's definitely something that's changed. I think it might be the head mold. It could just be this image and it may look different in person. But something definitely seems a little different from the original platypus mold. But that's not taking away from the pet at all for me. I really love it. I love the dark purple bill. And I also want to say, Basic Fun really loves Australian pets, because not only do we now have the quokka, but the platypus coming back. So thank you, Basic Fun, for repping my homeland. And of course, the last pet from this trio is the ladybug. I think this ladybug's super cute. I love the colors. The blue and purple go so well together. It's definitely going to be one of my favorite ladybugs when it comes out. I really love the black and white ladybug from G2, and this one gives the same kind of energy, I guess. So I'm going to be very excited to get this pet, and by the looks of it, it also comes with the original G2 flower glasses. Whew. So that is all the Wave 5 leaks we have as of now that are official. I am so excited. Like I said, I don't know if these pets will be sold as 3-pack blind boxes, 3-pack tubes, or maybe they'll also be sold as singles along with trios. Like, I don't know. It just says 3-pack surprise on the Amazon listing, so that's just all I have to go off right now. But there are no misses for me. I think all of these pets look great. I'd love to hear your guys' opinions in the comments down below though, of course. From the images, they all look to be actual pictures that have been taken of these pets, so hopefully they will look identical when they're released, fingers crossed. I believe the only pet that is a digital mock-up is the panda, and I think you guys can kind of tell the difference there. But yeah, all the other pets look like they're actual physical images of these pets, and hopefully that means the quality will look just as good. As long as the KX factory doesn't get their hands on these pets, we will be happy. Like, let's be real, down with KX, okay? Just bring me the ES versions of these pets, please. But yeah, like I said, let me know your opinions in the comments down below. Trust me, I am just as surprised as you guys that these have been leaked already. Like I said at the beginning, we haven't even gotten a full release of Wave 4 yet. It's like, girl, slow down, please. Can I just get my hands on Wave 4 first? Like, damn. But hey, at least the designs look good, and I guess this means Wave 5 is confirmed. We have more LPS to look forward to in the future. I'm gonna assume next year. But yeah, like I said, I'll leave a link in the description down below to the listing. It may or may not be taken down by the time this video gets uploaded, because a lot of the time these leaks get listed and then taken down very quickly, but I'll still put it there just in case. But yeah, let me know what you think of these pets, and if you are in the kind of realm of LPS leaks, always just make sure to double check where you're getting your information. Make sure it is from reliable sources and legitimate sites like stores like Target, Walmart, Amazon, etc. Please do not just trust the first image you see, especially now that AI is getting involved. Thank you guys so much for watching this video. If you enjoyed, like always, please do not forget to like, comment, and of course subscribe, and I will see you next time in my next video. Until then, bye guys!